붉게 변한 하늘 위로 손이 뻗어 예쁘다 해도 너를 떠올려 꿈속에.
Here's a messy one. K-pop fans, not all but a lot, have been brainwashed so much by the quality, expensive high budget and aesthetics, props, edits, and everything about a big company's MV, that they hate on smaller groups who can't afford to have an amazing high quality MV. Like seriously, when groups like Yellow BICE/ADE debuted, there were people who thought their music videos were bad. And yes, they weren't the best quality, but the companies tried and gave them a usable MV. Why can't y'all for once praise a small company for trying on an MV instead of shitting on them? Like seriously, come on though. We get it. Thousands upon thousands of Korean won wasn't spent on the MV, and it looks cheap. But it looks like an MV even if the camera quality is low, and they could have done a lot more with the MV. So stop it, please. The group and company do not need your negativity. That's it. You can dislike the song and MV because of a certain reason. You can critique the group by giving them some helpful tips. But hating on them for no reason will get you nowhere. I know this is not a reliable source, but K-Buzz put up a video, and from the title, I guessed as much that fans were angry over stupid things. I didn't watch the video, but the title basically talked about Lisa's solo, and how there are people who are mad that Lisa wasn't credited for her solo songs. I was like, bruh, seriously? Because not every member of a group is good at lyrics and production, so maybe writing and producing isn't Lisa's strong suit like the other members. Maybe professionals helped her with her song. Why are people mad at this? God only knows. It's stupid seeing people get mad over such a dumb thing. Like I said above, not every member is good at lyrics and producing. Lisa probably isn't, so why they're people mad? She doesn't need to be credited on her solo if she hasn't worked on it. If she helped in her solo song or songs and wasn't credited, then that's a different story. But for this, the simple explanation is, she probably didn't work on her solo and probably got help from professionals. Y'all don't need to be mad just because she wasn't credited. Like seriously, grow up. Dustin is my ult underrated boy group, and their sister group Holics is also my fave, but they're not my ults. When I heard about their disbandment, I almost cried because it saddened me. But after hearing about Dustin re-debuting, I was happy, and I'm still happy, but the way they're returning is a big no to me, and I don't accept it. Basically, Dustin and Holics are from LPA Entertainment. A company that's good at making instrumentals, but is terrible in mixing vocals and making the songs sound nice, and they're just amateurs when it comes to making a song. I initially thought Dustin and Holics were disbanded, but I found out they're put on standby. I'm not sure if Holics is re-debuting again, but Dustin is confirmed to be re-debuting, and as I said above, I don't accept their re-debut, and it's a big no for me. As much as I'd love to ult Dustin again, their re-debut won't be successful. Let me explain. So LPA has planned to re-debut Dustin as 20 members, kinda similar to how NCT is. I find this whole thing wrong. Not the concept, but the fact that they're doing this. Firstly, I don't think this will work. Secondly, I believe Dustin will get hate, because people will be intrigued in the new Dustin group thing, because of it being similar to NCT. Also, LPA being a small company who doesn't know how to produce a good song, will give them good songs that are not vocally edited well and will sound off. Also, their MVs being from a small company will be on the lower budget, and people being intrigued will check them out, and hate on them and slowly unstand them, because they're not good enough. And I believe there'll be some fans who'll accuse them of stealing NCT's concept. I'm not sure, but this is just what I think. And as much as I want Dustin back, doing this will not help them. I just wish Dustin and Holics were just their regular group selves and not put on standby, because if a company cannot manage these groups with their original members, how can they manage the same groups with even more members added? The big three and Hybe get to the fans so much to the point that they create fake channels pretending to be the new girl groups of these companies, but in turn they're just stealing underrated girl group songs and MVs and passing it off as big three or Hybe content, leading many people to believe it's from these companies. Many people do believe since they don't listen to underrated groups at all and then they believe these girl groups are real and comment things like, I'm hyped, or, been a fan since pre-debut, not knowing these are stolen underrated girl group content. IDK much about the fake Baby Monsters channel. But I know about the fake hype girl group channel which is, Plus Girls, and, Plus Global Audition. On the Plus Girls channel, people are watching the many diverse teasers of HYBE's supposed girl group getting hyped, but they don't know that the girl groups on the Plus Girls channel are actually stolen from other GGS like HYBE's first GG Glam, Evil, Ans, 9 Muses etc. On the Plus Global Audition channel, so many people are being fooled by the fake channel, that the channel has about 4 million plus views in total. Like they only have 2 videos and you can tell instantly that the channel is fake. Because on one video the thumbnail is stolen from Spike Lonely's MV and on the other one the thumbnail is stolen from Saturday Bbyong's MV. Many people aren't underrated group stans, so they're buying into this bullshit channels. Since many are HYBE stans due to BTS and TXT, and since many are not that well aware of underrated groups, mainly because they're new to K-pop or just don't listen to underrated groups in particular, they get fooled by these channels. They're seeing the name HYBE's new GG and without doing any research, they're believing the channel is real. Like what the actual fuck? It annoys me how people are so attached to the big three and HYBE, that they'll believe any shit that comes on YouTube about a potential new group. Just slap the company name on the video title, and these dumbass fans who don't do research, will stream these videos not knowing if it's real or fake. The thing that annoys me the most, is how these fake channels steal content from underrated girl groups, and they slap a big company name on the title and people will stream it. The fake channel gets more views than the actual song MV. Let me give an example. Supposing a girl group had a new song. They're being promoted by 1the on 1the, they get 600k plus views, and on their official channel they get 99k plus views. These channels will then steal this comeback, promote it as a big three or HYBE label's potential new group, and will get millions of views, more than the official MV, because people are only caring to stream this stolen GG song because they're streaming it, only because they think it's associated with HYBE or the big three. I bet that if people found out the real names of these songs stolen, they wouldn't even bat an eye to go stream the group, because it's not associated with a big company. It hurts me how these channels so calmly take these girl group MVs and brainwash people into thinking it's a big three or HYBE label's new GG. Like fucking stop being a fake ass bitch, and delete your dumb channel, you clout seeking motherfucker. Just fucking stop. It's wrong and you know it. Stop it. More people should start paying attention to underrated groups, so they're not scammed by these dumbasses on the internet, who think they're so smart by stealing underrated girl group MVs. I hope people realize the fakeness in the accounts, and report them to HYBE and HYBE takes legal action against Plus Girls and Plus Global Audition.